All right, all right, all right. I want to give everybody a quick tour of my current update, and I'll tell you why. Because all this stuff is getting ready to be replaced here within the next couple of months. If you're a nerd like me, you know that all the new equipment is coming out. They got the new Xbox Series X coming out, the new PlayStation 5 coming out, and also they got a lot of new computer components coming out, new CPUs, and most of all, most exciting of all, new GPUs. So I'm going to be ripping all this stuff out, including the 4K TV there, because I want to update to an OLED TV that is capable of doing 120 frames per second. As far as that goes, I'm thinking of another LG, because this is a LG 4K. It's a 60 hertz. It's done me great so far. But again, yeah, I just want to get updated. I got my Wii there, a couple of PS Vitas, the various controllers, whatnot. We got my little sort of home theater PC here. This is actually a PC with 8th gen Intel i7, 16 gigabytes of RAM, and an NVMe SSD. So it's really beefy, even though it doesn't look like it. And then back there, all dusty and whatnot, we got the 4K Apple TV that I use a lot. And again, yeah, we have the Xbox One X. We have the PlayStation 4 Pro. We got my AV setup, which I got my speakers here. There's my left, there's my center, there's my right. I have a little setup here. This is a different computer setup that I use for music stuff, not music production, but more so DJing and whatnot. And then I got subwoofers. I got a subwoofer there. There's a subwoofer behind the couch back there. Then I got some surrounds and some other surrounds up in the ceiling. Surrounds there, and then surrounds there. So we basically have a 9.2 setup going on. But yeah, I'm gonna keep my same, whatever it's called, TV center holder, whatever, the wood thing. I'm gonna keep my same stereo because I love my stereo that I got going on. I'm gonna change out that computer case. I'm gonna change out the motherboard to a X570 instead of a B450. I'm gonna take out the 16 gigabytes of RAM that it got going on right now and put in 64 gigabytes of RAM. And then we got the RTX 2070 Super right there, if you could see. I'm gonna put in a NVIDIA RTX 3080. But I'm gonna keep my Samsung drive. It's a 1 terabyte NVMe SSD because that's PCIe Gen 4, so that's good. And yeah, I'm gonna take the Xbox One X and the PS4 Pro, and I'm gonna hook them up to this setup here. So we have dual setups for me and my son. I'll probably get relegated to the little setup there while he uses the big one. Well, also we got a projector there. There's my camera that watches over me. Projector there with its own sound bar that's hooked up to that PC right there. And then that screen right there comes down, it retracts and then, you know, comes out the whole 9 yards. So that's hooked up as well too. That is a nice beefy laptop there. So that runs that, and then I got my Pixel book and my iPad, and then my son's little computer there as well too. If you guys want, I could do a very in-depth, I guess, room tour if you'd like. But yeah, most excited about changing that out there. I don't like the case. I want to find something around the same size, but I want to get something black. And yeah, it's basically going to be a whole new computer besides the storage that I got going on in the fans. But I think I'm changing everything else. I'm going to keep my little home theater PC there. This one I run for games Actually runs really well right now. Let's put on a little bit of Doom Eternal real quick.